A good matchup on tap here at Busch Stadium. The Phillies take on the Cardinals. Next. With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background, a look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Along with me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's take a quick look back at what's transpired over the first 2 games in this 4-game set.
Yeah, a real nail-biter here last night. And you can see a one-run ball game. Very well played on both sides. A well-pitched game as well. I think both managers would like to see their starters match the performances turned in last night.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His numbers right there on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. David Tejada will take his first swings here. And as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he is in there. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
You wonder if this is a ball that he probably should have just held on to. Instead, he tries to force it to first, and I think they're going to score this as a single and an error.
Stepping in now, Kevin Franzen. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
A runner at second, nobody out.
Get this strikeout, man!
Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pause, now the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now another 2-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead. And he'll get in there safely. Ryan Howard will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now Howard waits on the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on him, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Ready now on 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. And a swing and a miss by Howard, and the big guy can't make contact. There's one away.
Yeah, that's two really good breaking balls in that sequence. Here's the last one. And at the plate, he's probably thinking, I'm not going to see that same pitch again. But they go right back to it. They double up with it, and they get him to swing and miss again.
Here's John Mayberry. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run and 5 driven in. He waits. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
The 1-1. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Ready with the 2-1. Ball 3.
Well, it looks like he's aiming the baseball now instead of just letting it go.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Chase.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Well, nothing going right on the mound for him right now. This is going to be scored an infield single. And that's just going to make matters worse out there as that loads the bases.
Into the box now, Maury Rowland. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run. But you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
.2-0 on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get fouled. 2-1. A 2-1 offering to 2-2 now.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
2-2 pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
These are the at-bats that stick with you for a while as a hitter. First inning opportunity, bases loaded, winds up striking out. He'll have a few more chances yet to come, but he won't have any that are better than this.
A.J. Pierzynski will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April.
Let's go, Cardinals.
First pitch coming. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Get these guys.
Pierzynski waits the 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Pitch taken there by Pierzynski, and it's 2-1 now.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Here it comes, 2-1. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
The 3-1 is on the way. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Boy, talk about a tough start to a ball game. Everything that could go wrong, it has gone wrong here in the first inning, and forcing in a run with a bases-loaded walk just could be the tip of the iceberg.
Cody Ashe will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First pitch on the way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The next pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Philadelphia's on top, 2-0. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. Erasmo Ramirez is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now to get us started in the home half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis, second baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And that last win gets them a step closer to the 500 mark. They can actually reach 500 if they can pull this one out.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One pitch on the way. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. Here comes the 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Well, we know he's got that sinker because we saw it right there. As for the rest of his pitches, here's the scouting report as to what we can expect to see moving forward. John Jay will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Now here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike one.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike two. Now here it comes. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. The right-hander deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. There to get it is Utley, and a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days, as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Roland is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Erasmo Ramirez leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The pitcher number 50, Erasmo Ramirez.
First pitch coming. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, I think 2-0, and you're the pitcher, you got to be taken.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And now this ties up Peralta. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
David Tejada will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. First pitch to him. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Fouled straight back. Two, 1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Bases are empty, one man out. The 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Going to be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw, and he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
Now batter.
This is just the perfect line drive swing right here. He just strokes this ball into the gap in right center, and I can guarantee you, when this leaves his bat, he is not thinking 2. He makes it into third with a triple.
Standing in now, Kevin Franzen, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
The 1-0 pitch. This is foul right side. One on the way. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 1-2 with 1 away. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
He's set, now the pitch. Swinging a high chopper down the line at third. A throw to the plate, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, there's a big decision there. He decides he wants to come home with this thing. Maybe not the wisest move he could have made, and the throw's too late to get his man.
Ryan Howard will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on the way, and this will be fouled away. Comes set, now the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And that curveball is normally one of his best pitches. He just hasn't had a great feel for it so far.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's the 1-1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
From the stretch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
John Mayberry will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Let's go, St. Louis. Come on, St. Louis. Woo-hoo!
Here's the first offering. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And the Fightin' Phils have opened up a 5-0 lead.
and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at one.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
The 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Mark Maguire will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. First pitch coming. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here it comes. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. That'll be something they'll need to think about.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a 1-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
Kevin Black steps in now.
Advance him.
Now the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That is impressive speed right there when you can still steal a base on a slide step. Wow, that was nice.
From the belt, the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. No one out with a runner at second. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes a 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Three and 2, here it is. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play.
Well, I think if we were playing tennis, you'd call this one an unforced error. This is fairly routine out to short. I'm not sure what would have caused him to throw so wildly, but you can see the first baseman unable to keep his foot on the bag, and that's going to go down as an E6.
Yadier Molina will get his first shot at it here. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
Here comes the 1-1. In for strike 2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Runners are at first and third with none out. A big pitch here, 1-2. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done, down 5-1.
Well, at this point, all you can really do is hope to chip away at this lead and hope that your pitchers can keep you in the ballgame. Good job there to get this one out deep enough to drive in the run.
Matt Carpenter will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Now the first pitch. This is sharply hit to the right side, and with the first baseman holding, that finds a hole. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's the frustrating thing for a sinker baller. When you get the ground ball you need and it finds a hole. Now he's got 2 men on to deal with and only 1 away.
Johnny Peralta will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season.
Go Cardinals!
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
First and second now, 1 man out. Comes set, now the pitch. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Peralta, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Here he comes, 3-1. And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Seth Hargrove will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. If he can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball, that could be huge.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike.
Even though you're down 4, you don't need to get them all back in one swing. Just think line drive.
Pause, now the pitch. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5-2 now.
These guys just keep chipping away. A run scores here on the sac fly, and don't look now, but they're making their way back into this ball game.
Emilio Bonifacio. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He waits, now the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the second inning.
The 1-1 home. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, this guy started the ball game out with a strikeout. He may end the second with 1, too.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Tejada will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Maury Rowland is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Right fielder, Maury Rowland.
Now here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
The 1-0 home. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And now all of a sudden on the mound, this has gone from a wasted start to he's got some important innings to pitch here. This is back to being a ball game, so you could make up for those early struggles with a 1-2-3 here.
1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring up the backstop, A.J. Pierzynski. First pitch on the way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Come on, St. Louis.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
Go back to Redding.
1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Another try at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Full count pitch on its way. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. The next 3-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no, they can't get there. 1 out, nobody on. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. The 3-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The next 3-2. And he misses, ball 4.
Well, I'll tell you, this is how you get a pitcher frustrated out there. He burned through an awful lot of pitches in that at-bat, and in the end of it all, he winds up losing the guy anyway. And to add insult to injury, this is a guy at the bottom third of the lineup we're talking about. That's just a great at-bat.
Cody Ashe will be the batter, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning.
Nope, that's
Too low, 1-0. You see anything mechanically that leaps out at you about what might be going wrong?
I just kind of think he's overthinking things out there. You hear catchers talk about telling pitchers to trust their stuff, and I think right now he's just not trusting his stuff.
The 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. And I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. The 1-2. Fouled back. Here's another 1-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time, as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Oh, good pitch right there for the punch-out. He tried the fastball on the last pitch, but he comes back with a little wrinkle on 1 and 2, and it works out for him.
Into the box, Erasmo Ramirez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. He's ready now, the pitch. Low and away with that one, it's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. They're still out in front, 5-2. John Jay makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
First pitch coming. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. One-0 on the way. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Go Cardinals! Come on, Cardinals!
Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there. 3-1.
Let's win, Cardinals!
Here he comes on 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Come on, let's do it!
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Here we go.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. You know, things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-0 pitch now. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. There to get it is Franzen. The throw scooped by Howard, but he can't hang on. And a good at-bat there, as that in fact stretches his hitting streak out to 9 games now. Mark Maguire will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Long throw to third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
And the funny thing about this at-bat, he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone, and secondly, he tries to pull it instead of taking it the other way. Anyhow, pays off for him.
In now, Kevin Black, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Catch made over there by Ashe for out number 2.
Now batting, number 4, catcher,
Yadier Molina will stand in now in a spot where just a well-placed single could make this a 1-run ball game. Now here's the first pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, and don't think he doesn't know it. He may not get a better one the rest of the night.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 to Molina. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Second and third, 2 away. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
Big pitch here, 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
Here's the full count offering. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. Phillies lead this one 5-2. David Tejada will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Center fielder, David Tejada.
First pitch to him. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you got to make swing the bat.
Here comes the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. That's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Kevin Franzen will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First offering on the way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
– 1-0 on the way. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Sure not fooling a whole lot of guys in these first few innings. That ball was absolutely raked, and it's not the first one that's been hit hard. He's just fortunate that that one was right at his man.
Here's big Ryan Howard now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Comes set. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed by Howard, as he's prone to do occasionally. Set down on strikes for the second out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Here's John Mayberry. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Has a look. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
From the belt, the pitch, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, and it remains 5-2. Matt Carpenter will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch coming. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Now the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Here's the swing and a chance for Howard over at first. And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out.
The shortstop, number 27, Johnny Peralta.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. First pitch coming.
Here we go.
Now a swing and another ground ball. This one out to short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Seth Hargrove.
Seth Hargrove will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. Now the first pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail 5-2. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, and Chase Utley getting set to start things out here in the Phillies half of the inning. Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
Now the 1-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
Well, it's definitely a tale of two extremes so far as you check out his line. A lot of strikeouts, that's the good news. But a lot of other crooked numbers are up there, too.
Maury Rowland will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
2-0 now. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here. Two-0 count, the pitch. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Here comes the 2-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. There to take it is Bonifacio. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher, A.J. Pierzynski.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Here's the 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
Here comes the 2-0. In there, 2-1. Now the 2-1. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Here now the 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still out in front, 5-2. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Here's a 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Bonifacio not stopping. He's heading for third. And the Redbirds are off to a flying start here. It's a leadoff triple.
The center fielder, number 19,
So he's into third there with the leadoff triple, as the third baseman's going to come over now and discuss how they want to play things with the runner on third. And this is going to set up an interesting... Whoa, whoa, whoa! They were looking for the hidden ball trick there, and I'll tell you what, it just about worked. John Jay will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Pause, now the pitch. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Chopper foul. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Ready now on 1-1. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Swing, and he pops him up behind the bag at second. And a diving effort at second base, but it's by him toward the alley for possible extra bases. And he's safe.
Wow. And how he managed with bat and swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
Standing in now, Mark Maguire. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And the lead will shrink to 1 as the run scores from second and make it 5-4 now.
I think the phrase here is, when you're hot, you're hot. He's been on fire the last week or so. And it's going to continue here as he drives this all the way out to the wall. It'll wind up an RBI triple.
Stepping in now, Kevin Black, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Kevin!
4 runs, 7 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. From the stretch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
He's set. Now the pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Yeah, with the runner going on contact right there, this is going to be an RBI ground out as he's in to score and tie this game up.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
MVP! MVP!
The pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 home. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Throw on to the first baseman Howard, and with that, the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all tied 5-5. Johan Santana will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
57, Johan Santana.
Cody Ashe will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Third baseman, Cody Ashe.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
Here's the pitch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
You can't try to outthink him up there. Just get a good pitch and square it up.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch is hit in the air out to left. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Marlon Byrd will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Five runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Now this is popped up, But Molina should have room behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
David Tejada will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Here we go.
First pitch on the way. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So a terrific inning there as Santana looks stronger than ever. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half, and we are all tied 5-5. Brad Lincoln will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 31, Brad Lincoln.
Matt Carpenter will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
3-1 on the way. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys 3 base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
What was that?
Now here's the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Here comes the 1-0. Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0.
Well, I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Double play already.
Nobody out, runner on first. Here comes the 2-0. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Tejada will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Matt Adams has moved out into the on-deck circle, so that'll signal the end for Santana in this one.
Matt Adams.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
He's set, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
All right, guys, we're going to check this sequence out again on Show Track, but I can guarantee you he doesn't want to see it again. He's got this thing all backwards up there. He looks at the first 2 pitches. Those are pitches he probably should have swung at. Then he swings at the 1 pitch that's out of the strike zone.
You can do it.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
The 3-0. A strike, and it's 3-1. Now the 3-1. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. He'll send it the short way to Utley at second, and that's that. 1 left for the Cardinals. This ball game still tied 5-all. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. All tied at 5 as you take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Trevor Rosenthal is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Kevin Franzen will start things out for the Phillies with the dangerous Ryan Howard waiting on deck. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And this is a guy who's going to give up his share of hits. But that's because he just says, hey, go ahead. Here's my best stuff. Try to hit it. He's got such good stuff that most times when guys do hit it, they'll put it on the ground right at somebody.
Here's big Ryan Howard now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
1-1 pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 now to Howard. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
One out, nobody on. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game.
I really couldn't ask for much more out of a seventh-inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's gotten 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
John Mayberry will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here it comes. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Now the 1-2. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Our score holds at 5 apiece. John Jay will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Cardinals. Center fielder, Sean Shea.
First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Here it comes. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
A good sign here to start the home 7. He finds a pitch to his liking there, and now the go-ahead run's on base to kick off the inning.
Michael Lee will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around.
Clear the DP.
Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The 1-0 home. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Utley for 1. Over to Howard, and indeed they get them both.
Well, it was a promising start to the inning. You get the leadoff man on in the tie ball game, but all that optimism comes crashing down here on the double play.
In now, Mark Maguire. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
Now the pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Here's the 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
2-2. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. This remains a 5-all ball game. Jason Mott will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jason Mott.
Chase Utley will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third base line. But this is foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One on the way. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. One, two. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. The 2-2 one more time. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Here's the payoff pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly one away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Maury Rowland will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The next pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Three-two, here it comes. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location. It's well played, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box, A.J. Pierzynski, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
From the belt, the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Come on, try the double.
So 1-2 with 1 away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here comes a 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. 8th inning from St. Louis. All even as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Dominic Brown will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, Dominic Brown.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Right here.
1-0. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
The 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Shut him down now.
3-0 is on the way. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
You know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Lance Lynn will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Will Nieves will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21, Will Nieves.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. This ball game still tied 5-all. Freddie Galvis will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 13.
Dominic Brown is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Dominic Brown.
Antonio Bastardo is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Antonio Bastardo.
Kevin Black will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 on the way. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
Hitters count 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning, and it's a long road back from 3-0.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Yadier Molina will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on the way. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Boy, a walk and then nearly a hit by pitch there. He's having himself a few problems out there.
The 1-0. Fouled back. The 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, and we see too many guys break fingers, break wrists, bruise knuckles. You name it on the fastballs in tight. That's an occupational hazard.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Franzen back to first, and they'll get the slow-footed Molina. It's a double play.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Now here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Here comes a 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Redbirds down quietly. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Peter Borges will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 12, Peter
David
Borges.
Tejada will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
David Tejada.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. Ready on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here comes the 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Full count offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But foul. The 3-2 one more time. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a ball lined towards center field on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Kevin Franzen will stand in with the go-ahead run at first, so he'll need to at least get him into scoring position with nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
That is good execution right there. And it's very important when you get to this stage in the ball game, and that's going to get the go-ahead run up to second now with just 1 out. So that'll be worth a few high fives in that dugout, no doubt about it.
Ryan Howard will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Don't let him score.
The 1-0. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, I think the wheels may start to turn just a little bit now. This was not the greatest swing in the world, to be sure. But at least now the go-ahead run moves over to third base. So that'll set up an interesting situation right here.
John Mayberry will step in a big spot here with the go-ahead run at third and 2 men out. First pitch coming. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in 2 away.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. This remains a 5-all ball game. Johnny Peralta is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the 9th.
The shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
First pitch coming. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. On the slider right there for a called strike, and he's in a real deficit now, down 0-2. And the pitch. And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, I think he's upset here because that pitch has not been a strike all night. You'll see here on show track, it's still not a strike. He's got a definite gripe. I want to have a word or two myself.
Mark Ellis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Mark Ellis.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Come on, Mike, let's go.
1 out, nobody on. 1-0 pitch now. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
Oh, what a swing there. Now you've got the winning run at second base. So with 1 away, now defensively, it's going to have to be all hands on deck if they want to get this thing to a 10th inning.
Emilio Bonifacio will have a shot now to bring that winning run in, but we'll see if they decide to go after him or not.
Hit something hard right here. Get a hold of that one.
Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Base hit already.
Now 1-0 to Bonifacio. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Here's the 2-0. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike one. Now the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
He was hoping he'd get him to go up the ladder there, but that's going to set up an even more dangerous pitch here on 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Justin DeFreitas will be called upon to get the final 2 outs here and hopefully send this one into extra innings.
Number 30, Justin DeFreitas.
John Jay will stand in, and you can bet that they'll be looking to induce the double play ball here with that winning run on second.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
Now the first pitch. A fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
The 1-0. Line hard. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Comes set. Now the pitch. Up high. 2-1 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here. So 3-1 now.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
The 3-1 pitch. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Franzen on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Robert Rivera will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Robert Rivera.
Chase Utley will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Second baseman.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, there's no way for him to be able to get out of the way of that one. And seeing as though he's the go-ahead run, probably wouldn't have tried too hard anyway.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
That is good execution right there. It's very important when you get to this stage in the ball game, and that's going to get the go-ahead run up to second now with just 1 out. So that'll be worth a few high fives in that dugout, no doubt about it.
Into the box now, A.J. Pierzynski, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Get the batter out. Stop him right here.
The 0-1. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Let's get him out.
The 1-1 pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Don't let him score.
Now the 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first retires Pierzynski for the second out. Dominic Brown will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base.
Let's hold him.
And so they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with two gone.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
Ronnie Cedeno will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Cut him down right here.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Now the 1-0. Swinging a shot towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Phillies leave a couple. This ball game still tied 5-all. Koji Uehara will get the call here. Not a save situation, but he'll be trying to get his team onto the 11th. Michael Lee will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And a ball 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out.
First baseman number 25, Mark Maguire.
Mark Maguire. We'll see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. Now the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Mayberry is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Borges.
Peter Borges will dig in here. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Now the pitch. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Oh, that's just a thing of beauty right there. Watch how late he shows. Then he deadens that thing about 30 feet or so down the third base line, and with his speed, no chance of throwing him out.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. The 1-0. Now a ball hit foul off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Derek Lowry will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11.
Derek Lowry.
David Tejada will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Center fielder, David Tejada.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Got him.
Wow. Neither team really seems to want to take command of this ballgame. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Kevin Franzen will stand in. Sacrifice bunt his last time. Here's the first offering. Split finger pitches in there for strike 1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Here's the 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
The 2-2 coming. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Ryan Howard will try and break the collar. He's 0 for 5 in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Now Howard waits on the 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through it.
1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Another chance to win it here to the bottom of the 11th. All tied. Matt Carpenter will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Pitch on the way. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Johnny Peralta will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Stay out of the double play.
First pitch on the way. Fouled back. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
Curtis Granderson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Curtis Granderson.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. The 0-1. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Go Yards. Base in here.
Here's the first pitch. swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Cards leave one. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Gerald Vaughn will come on now, and at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. John Mayberry will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
In there, no balls and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. This programming note to pass along: due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. Chase Utley will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory, and no one will track it down. Here's the pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game. And I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
In now, Freddie Galvis. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are all tied 5-5. John Jay will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
First pitch coming. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
2-0 on the way. Splitter is right there, so he climbs back to 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. It's 3-1 now. Michael Lee waits on deck. Now the 3-1 home. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. 3-2 pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Boy, and they've had his number all through this one. He's now 1 for 6 in this ball game. Man, that hurts.
Michael Lee will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And here's the first pitch. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there. But, hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
2-0.
Now it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to get it is Upley. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
First baseman number 25, Mark Maguire.
Mark Maguire will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Pierzynski is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Take a quick walk to keep the blood circulating. 13th inning coming up. And we are all tied 5-5. A.J. Pierzynski will see if he can get things started here in the top half of the inning.
Catcher, A.J. Pierzynski.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Swing and a rocket to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Now here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Here's a swing by Brown as he sends a ground ball out to second base. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The pitcher, number 19,
Koji Uehara will indeed get a chance here, as with 2 outs they decide not to burn a pinch hitter for him just yet. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's almost unfair to throw a knuckleball to your opposing pitcher. He's got it hard enough as it is.
Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
I'm not sure what's more surprising, the fact that a relief pitcher just got a base hit, or the fact that he was hitting in the first place. Maybe they know something that I don't.
David Tejada will try again, working on a good ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Here's the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. The 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Lee is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are all tied 5-5. Peter Borges will lead things off here as they look to try and win this thing in the bottom half. First pitch coming. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. Ball game! A solo home run off the bat of Peter Borges. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
What you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
Offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 6-5. Good night from St. Louis.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For Philadelphia, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.